fact-checking and media literacy skills through the transformative Digital Democracy Fellowship.
Kile ambacho kimetuleta hapa to recognize fake news kwa sababu wengi wetu hapa tunagongwa. Most of us are very very vulnerable, especially as the youth.
That's why we say that it is a great risk to the affected person or to the affected institution. We are doing it to gain the popularity, the influence, the likes, and in quote the monetary value that comes with it due to increased following. But do you know the implication that this will cause to the other party? When you are maligning his name, it can be the name of the company, an entity, an institution.
Yes.
It will lose the trust of the public.
Sure.
It can be a product, suppliers, or the consumers will shy off.
I think traditional media does better than new digital media.
Yes.
Like, it does better. Their ethics. But then now why I think sometimes they're caught up is several reasons. One of them, let's start with biases. Yeah? Even this traditional media is owned by people with biases. And to add on what Duncan said earlier, these biases, they bring in issues such as sensationalization.
At Krakow, we are going through a period of being taught a lot about what happens online, how to leverage digital spaces for democracy, and also tackling the challenges that are existing currently in the digital age, specifically on misinformation and disinformation. And the practical part of that is that we are all working on different projects where all of us will come up with solutions on how we can make the digital space more effective and more impactful to ensure that democracy is fostered effectively.
Forms of information disorder, and one of them we got was satire or parody. This is what you guys were saying yesterday. These drawings are satirical. They don't represent, they're kind of like supposed to be jokes or something like that. But what satire and parody does is not intended to harm.
My name is Meshach Sisenda. I'm a person with albinism, a journalist, and a co-founder Advocacy Network for Change, a youth-led CBO in Trans Nzoia County. We use art to advocate for an inclusive society for all. I applied for Digital Democracy Fellowship to learn and also to network with like-minded youth who are in digital space and making change in their community. I'm glad that throughout the session I've learned a lot, but my takeaway was on misinformation and fake news. At the moment, I'm glad to say that I'm using tools like Google Fact Checker to verify information before sharing within my network. And so far I've been able to also show other 5 youth, 2 with disability and 3 without disability, how to use tools like Google Fact Checker to verify information like opportunities on employment before applying for them.
My name is Bonaya Boru Bonaya, proudly representing Waso Green Movement from Isiolo County. I applied for the Digital Democracy Fellowship because I am passionate about civic engagement and wanted to empower communities through digital advocacy and right-based approaches. One of the most valuable skills I have gained during the fellowship is digital security. Understanding how to protect myself and others in online spaces has been eye-opening. This skill has strengthened my capacity to advocate responsibly and safely.
The question that we will be answering is simply this: let's see what you expect from Module 1, Understanding Democracy.
And rightly, as we have communicated before, this is a workshop geared towards empowering all of us with knowledge, tools, skills, and resources to be able to be change makers through countering misinformation and disinformation in our country.
To spark deeper engagement, TRECO has also been leveraging the power of art and creativity, using bold, thought-provoking illustrations to drive home key messages on digital hygiene and civic responsibility. Be sure to check out some of our visual illustrations displayed outside. To amplify youth voices even further, we rolled out a nationwide essay writing competition, giving students a platform to share ideas on digital democracy, tech solutions, and responsible online engagement. The 10 best essays are going to be rewarded today, right here. And this is not fake news. This is the national conversation on digital democracy. It is critical, it's timely, and it belongs to all of us. Thank you to everyone who is part of this journey, especially the people of Finland through the Embassy of Finland in Kenya for their invaluable support. Thank you. Hitos.
Thank you very much for the applause. Now you can have a feel of what we've been doing to create awareness on misinformation, disinformation, malinformation, fake news, and collectively they are information disorders. So at this juncture, allow me recognize the fellows who underwent the training 6 months. May we all arise. If you are a fellow, please, from wherever you are, so that we may recognize you. So before you sit, allow me to disclose that these gallant ladies and gentlemen have been engaging virtually for close to around 6 months, 7 months thereabout, because we had a Christmas break. And there are 3 facilitators. One of them is Professor Koki. I don't know whether Professor Koki is here with us. I know Josiah Omoto and Mildred Zhao is not, they are not around. And today they are meeting for the first time, most of them. But they have been engaging. They have done even community projects virtually, as you saw the workshop, the campus fact checkers, mobilizing at the grassroots and across universities for students and even young people in communities to be aware of fake news and disinformation and misinformation. Thank you so much, and on behalf of CRECO, we really appreciate, and this is the first cohort, and we will be doing the second cohort this year. So please pass out the word. If we send out the application, there is a lot that happens within that fellowship. You may be seated. Thank you. You may also have heard that we've mentioned the essay writers, students at the universities. There was an essay, and you have a booklet, an essay booklet that we've compiled the best essays that were written by university students. We got more than 60, and we've compiled the best 20, and 10 of them will be, recognized today by our guests. So essay writers in the room, you may stand up. Essay writers. Thank you so much. We are seeing even for the first time. We haven't met you before, and you did a wonderful job by writing those essays. And you can connect, among those who are standing, that their photos are also in that booklet, of course with their consent, that we may recognize what they have written and we get information and message on what they have done. Thank you so much, and you may be seated. Among us are our supporters and collaborators in this conversation. We have the media, and here today the media is represented by the president of Kenya Editors Guild. You must have seen Kenyatta University, TV47, and other media outlets, and we have their president. You may, and we will be hearing from her, Subeida Kananu. You may arise, and we recognize you.